Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. So Hunter and Philip both dropped comments asking us to test out the PPSH. Now, when it first dropped, the PPSH was honestly a bit underwhelming, but with the return of Double Tap, that might just be about to change. So today, we're taking my PP through the early rounds, fully pack-a-punching it, upgrading my PP to Legendary Rarity, and then taking it all the way to round 100 health cap to see if my PP can actually hold its own. If you're enjoying this weapon testing series, then make sure to smack that like button, subscribe to help us reach that 50k milestone, and if you want more videos like this one, then drop a comment saying Mimic. Now, before we hop in, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you should definitely check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. As the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, Mitch Cactus offers services on all platforms. Browse their website and you'll find multiple discounted offers available, and with my code HYPNO you'll get an extra discount on your order. Thank you again to Mitch Cactus for sponsoring this video. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to the tomb, and as you can see, we've got the PPSH. So yeah, we've been uploading a bunch of weapon testing videos, and pretty much all of them are over on Shattered Veil, so I figured we might as well switch things up a little bit and play on the tomb. Now, this isn't my favorite map, but there are a few things that I really like about this map, especially for weapon testing, such as the Golden Armor Blood Sacrifice. But yeah, other than that, we're going to do everything the same way. We're going to get this thing to pack 3, Legendary Rarity, and then we're going to take it all the way to round 55 to see if she can hold her own against round 100 health cap zombies. Alright, so first things first, in regards to ammo, we've got 55 rounds in the mag and 330 in reserve for a total ammo count of 385 rounds. Not the greatest amount, but it's an SMG, so you know, it's pretty decent. We're currently doing 22 damage per body shot and 81 per critical. Okay, not the most impressive critical damage numbers we've seen lately, but you know, I'm pretty sure it'll have to do. Now, in regards to a secondary weapon, we're definitely going to go for the good old Staff of Ice. Another thing that's really cool about the tomb is that you can actually get Pack-a-Punch for free, which I'll be sure to show you guys in a second. But yeah, for the time being, we're just going to spend some time here in spawn, farming up enough essence and salvage, and yeah, we'll head over to the Dark Ether. Ooh, little Gobblegum's been awarded already. Let's see what we get here. 1 gum and timeout. Okay, not bad. Not really a very useful Gobblegum, but you know, I'll take it. It's an Ultra Gobblegum nonetheless. I'm pretty sure the last time we tested this weapon was when it initially released, so I have no clue how it's going to perform with Double Tap. But yeah, I'd say it's about time we head over to the Dark Ether. We're currently on round 5, and it's looking like we have more than enough essence to get that final door opened up. Alright, time to quickly get Pack-a-Punch, so we're going to shoot those rocks right there, then we're going to shoot these few over here, and the final rock should be floating right back there. Perfect, and there we go, we got Pack 1 for free. Okay, so first things first, we now have 103 rounds in the mag, and 540 in reserve for a total ammo count of 643 rounds. In regards to damage, we are now doing 44 per body shot and 231 per critical. Okay, that's a solid increase. We also got a little Cryo Freeze on the ground. We're definitely going to pick that up because once we get to round 11, we can actually get a free tool. Not gonna lie, the Dark Ether is pretty awesome. It's been a while since we've been here. Ooh, that's right, Vermin are actually weak to Cryo Freeze, and look at that, 348 per critical. Awesome. Alright, so I think the first perk we're gonna go for is a little jug right there. There's also a side Easter egg on this map to get a free perk, but I think we're gonna buy a few of the normal perks on the map before we actually do that side Easter egg. At least the essential ones. I guess it would make sense to already start shooting those purple lanterns. Yeah, okay, yeah, they already appeared. I thought we have to wait until round 8 to get that monocle mimic to spawn in, but yeah, no, it's all good, it's all good. We can already start with this step. And since we shot the lantern over here, we can actually make our way to the opposite side and start shooting that one. All right, lantern, I need you to spawn down there. Come on. Hey, look at that. This lantern is already lined up. All right, let's take care of the last two zombies back here, and we should get that shock mimic to spawn in after that. Come on, mimic. Where are you at, brother? Where are you at? Okay, we've got the electric effect on screen. I'm not seeing him anywhere, though. Oh, there he is. Let's go. Okay, let's quickly cook that guy. And, oh, damn. Okay, just a second. There we go. We got her. Let's pick up that monocle. All right, time to do some Roman numerals. Okay, so there. All right, calm down, zombies. Calm down. I think it makes sense to quickly get rid of the majority of zombies over here. Okay, 4, 5. Where's 6? Is it there? Okay. Calm down, zombies. Calm down. We know how this is gonna end. Okay, 6 right there. Believe that's 7. Then we got 8. All right. We took the nuke. It's all good. And perfect. Pretty sure this is gonna spawn in a doppelgast and a mimic and all that good stuff eventually. But yeah, the first phase is only zombies, and of course, those guys are a walk in the park right now since we're already at pack 1 on round 9. Okay, got a little mimic right there, and okay, yeah, we are absolutely cooking that guy. Hell yeah. I guess in theory, we could even go for Deadshot Daiquiri real quick and see the increase here. Okay, 267 per critical now, not bad. Did run out of ammo, but luckily there is a ammo box right back here. Cool. Yeah, big 267 damage per critical. Let's go. Over 400 on the vermin. All right, calm down, doppelgast. Okay, yeah, that guy died so fast there, dude. That's insane. A little shock mimic as well. He's gone too. Okay. PP's got some power to it. I'm gonna give it to it. Now we should get like 3 specials. Yeah, there we go. So it's 2 doppelgasts and a mimic. Pretty sure 1 doppelgast's already dead. Mimic's already gone. Yeah, 1 doppelgast gone too. This is the final one here, and boom, 2 easy. Final zombros, and there we go. We can already pick up the headpiece, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Okay, let's head over to the other side. We're not going to spend any salvage on rarity upgrades quite yet, because as previously mentioned, as soon as we make it to round 11, we can actually get that free upgrade from the side Easter egg. Alright, time to do the Roman numerals over here. Where's 4? Where's 4? Right over there. Okay, we'll shoot 5. Let's quickly get a bit closer over here. There we go, 6, 7, and 8. That should do it. Perfect. Little shock mimic right there, and he's already gone, dude. So satisfying. Let's go. Fire rate on her is already pretty decent, so I just can't wait to see how it performs with double tap. And perfect. That's gonna give us the final piece needed for the Staff of Ice, so we can actually go slap her together already. And this is actually a step of the Easter egg that a lot of you guys struggle with, and the easiest way to get through it is by having the Energy Mine Field upgrade along with the Turret Augment. I'll show you guys why. Another cool thing about the tomb is it is so easy to find salvage on this map. Technically speaking, you don't even need to run a suppressor, because, I mean, just look at that. Salvage everywhere here. Also, dig spots all over the place. Okay, so we're gonna interact right here to place the 2 pieces. Now we'll give it a second until the screen flashes white, just like that. And now we're simply gonna pop Energy Mine right in front of it. So what happens is you'll have like normal zombies that spawn in that are gonna target you, but some zombies are gonna have a purple glow to them and they will ignore you, but they'll focus on the Staff of Ice. So as long as we're standing down here, we'll be attracting all the normal zombies. The other zombies are gonna go over to the Staff of Ice and Energy Mine's gonna take care of them. Also, while doing this, definitely prioritize taking out parasites. You'll have a bunch of them and they are absolute snipers. And perfect, we got that white flash on screen, so that should be it. Did we finish the upgrade? Yes, we did. Perfect. That was a lot quicker than expected. All right, so we got the Staff of Ice, but we still need to upgrade this bad boy. So I think we'll quickly take care of that. The upgrade step is relatively easy as well. Okay, so we're gonna have to break that lantern down there because you want to make sure that one of the lanterns is actually right here in front of the red portal, because you need to shoot 3 of them in quick succession. So there's one right here, so that's why we want one pretty close to that portal. And of course, to hit them all, you're gonna have to move super fast, so I strongly recommend grabbing PhD Flopper and abusing the slide. Okay, so before we shoot that one, let's just verify that the other lantern spawned in the right spot. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. We got one right here by the entrance. That should do. All right, let's head over to the first one. Okay, so I like to lay down like this, and let's fire away. So once you get that hit marker, turn around and start running to the others. Is it not going to let us shoot? There we go. We got her. Nice. And the final one right there. And you know you'll did it correctly if Archibald speaks to you on the right side. If he doesn't, then you need to redo this step. Kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. All right, time to shoot these rocks and memorize the symbols. Gonna guess another rock's gonna be back here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Nice. And the final one's right over here. Cool. Let's go. Okay, now we just need to shoot all the correct symbols, and you'll know you did it properly if the 3 symbols are actually glowing on the ground. If they're not glowing, then you'll probably die when you take the portal. Okay, it says it's on cooldown. Damn it. Guess we'll just give it a second and come back. But yeah, definitely make sure you've got those 3 glowing symbols on the ground before you take the teleporter, or you're gonna fall to your death unless you have stamina. And now we just need to follow this orb around. Nothing too crazy. Buy some ammo right here as well before we run out. Another doppelgas right there, and he's gone. And now we should get an amalgam to spawn in right back here somewhere. Amalgam. Okay, yeah, there he is. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Bummer that we don't have Deadwire equipped right now, but it's all good. We do want to keep Cryo Freeze on just so we can do the waterfall side Easter egg. I mean, I guess Energy Mine should cook this guy once he gets closer, but I'm pretty sure he's going to despawn here in a second anyways because we completed the upgrade. Awesome. Alright, so we've got probably the best wonder weapon in the game already. So now we're just going to kill the final zombie and get to round 11 so we can go for the waterfall Easter egg and upgrade rarity. Last 2 zombies right here, I'm pretty sure. Is that going to kick us to round 11? Yes, it will. Okay, so we're going to shoot that waterfall and that one, and there we go. We get a free epic ether tool. So now we just need 2,600 salvage and we can go for legendary rarity. That's what I'm saying, dude. This map is actually awesome for all the free upgrades you can get. Okay, but we're now doing 132 per body shot. Hold on, let's come down here. So yeah, pack 1 epic rarity, 165, 132, and 803 per critical. Hold on, 1,001? Wait a minute. I mean, yeah, 803 looks consistent, and once again, 132 to 165 per body shot. You know what? We could even quickly go for... Should we all... Yeah, let's do it, dude. There we go. Let's get that free perk. So all you need to do is throw Molotovs into all the braziers around this map, and every time you throw a Molotov, you'll get one back for free, so don't worry. It's not like you're going to lose them. All right, so there's just 2 more back here. This one and that one, and there we go. We got that free random perk. We got elemental pop. Okay, not bad. We can do even more elemental damage now. So yeah, at this point, I do quickly want to go for a speed cola, just so we can up that reload speed ever so slightly. And yeah, then we can start working on farming some more essence to actually get this bad boy to pack 2. And you know what? We might as well get that Rampage Inducer turned on. We just turned it off after spawn so we can, you know, do the whole upgrade process for the Staff of Ice. don't get me wrong, you can do it without the with the Rampage Inducer active, but it's been a while since I've been to the tomb, so I wasn't planning on taking any risks. Big 1,400 damage to Vermin, though. That is kinda crazy. Give me that max ammo. Ooh, a little dig spot back here as well. Let's see what we get. Some salvage. This right here is why I love the Staff of Ice. I mean, just look at her go. You're basically completely immune when you have this thing. All you need to do is charge her up, shoot the ground, and it freezes and kills all the zombies coming your way. And you get 90 essence per kill, you know. I mean, it's a very easy way to farm essence. Could actually quickly head over to the Dark Ether because we have more than enough essence to quickly go for pack 2. And there we go, pack 2 epic rarity. So we are now doing 264 per body shot and 1,607 per critical. Brother. Okay, yeah, that is a really nice increase. Honestly, considering the fire rate, ammo counts, and damage numbers right now, I don't think this thing's gonna struggle in the high rounds. There we go, got a little amalgam right there. We're not even using dead wire or light mend, and we are absolutely cooking that guy. And we're so close to being able to afford legendary rarity too, dude. I swear, you get weapons maxed out so quickly on this map. Okay, calm down, zombies. We need to go hit an arsenal because we have more than enough salvage to quickly go for legendary rarity. Kind of a bummer that there's no arsenal over in the Dark Ether. It is what it is, though. We'll just quickly head over to spawn. And let's quickly upgrade rarity. There we go. Pack 2 legendary rarity. We are now doing 2,143, I believe. Yeah, 2,143 per critical and 352, 440. It's looking like 440. Yeah, between 352 and 440 per body shot. Definitely some impressive numbers here. And once this thing's fully maxed out, like pack 3 and all that stuff, we're also going to go for a 3-plate, of course, and a few more perks, and then we can actually go for the Golden Armor Blood Sacrifice, which I am definitely looking forward to. All right, let's cook this amalgam right here. I think we're going to use the Staff of Ice real quick while chilling here, since the pack punch machine is right next to us. Should have enough to go for legendary, or pack 3 rather, in no time here. All right, we got the essence for pack 3, but unfortunately we still have insta-kill active. Damn. All right, let's just wait for it to expire quickly. All right, use a little Staff of Ice. We are now doing 4,200. Hold on, 5,300, brother. Just lure all the zombies back here quickly so we can test those numbers again. Okay, we are now doing 5,300, 4,200. Brother, why are the numbers fluctuating so much? Am I missing something here? Okay, 4,287, 4,287, 4,287. Yeah, okay, 4,287 seems consistent. Quickly check the body damage. 880, 704. So I think between 704 and 704 seems consistent. Not bad at all. So I'd say at this point it's time we start saving up for a 3-plate, and I'd also like to go for quick revive just so we get that faster health regen. All right, we've got enough for the 3-plate. Let's quickly go for her back here. There we go. Okay, might as well camp with the Staff of Ice and get quick revive since that's right next to us as well. Ooh, and we get a double point, so let's go. All right, so we've got a 3-plate, we got quick revive, and we are just one zombie away from round 25, so we might as well chill over here and wait for that Wonderfist to spawn in. Yeah, we're definitely gonna quickly pop the Staff of Ice just so we don't get swarmed over here. Okay, so we're definitely gonna grab that. Yeah, okay, we need to farm up some more essence, boys. We're not quite ready for the Golden Armor Blood Sacrifice yet. All right, let's check in again. So we're definitely going to go for that. Yeah, I would like to also have Death Perception before we get into it. However, we are now doing, there is 6,000 and something I saw right there for critical. Yeah, 6,000 seems to be the follow-up critical, like 6,400, something like that. Definitely some impressive numbers, but I mean, look at that fire rate, dude. It's insane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are gonna absolutely cook those elites and specials during the Golden Armor Blood Sacrifice. Can almost guarantee it, dude. 6,400 and I'm pretty sure we saw an 8,000 there a second ago. I could be wrong though. Okay, so we're gonna grab Death Perception, and okay, yeah, that should do. So now we're just gonna get rid of the majority of zombies for this round and keep maybe a handful alive, just so we can do the Golden Armor Blood Sacrifice without worrying about, you know, an entire round's worth of zombies, being honest. Because while doing the Golden Armor Blood Sacrifice, your HP is going to drop down to 1. So we're relying on armor at that point. You know what? We can already go for the first head, which is right back here. There we go. Got that. And the second one's right back here. Awesome. Okay, we got both heads now. Let's just quickly loop around and see if there was any extra armor plates we can pick up, because once again, we're only going to be relying on armor. It's not looking like it. Okay, we got this crafting table right here, so we'll just make some extra. Of course, there's a free one right there. It's all good, though. It's all good. Okay, so we're going to place the first head on this statue and the second head on this statue right here, and we're going to start with this one. Okay, there we go. Let us run, dude. Awesome. All right, let's turn around. I already see them back there. And okay, I'm seeing like 6,500 as the max hit, of course, since they are weak to cryo freeze. There we go. One of the mimics is already gone, dude. Also a great way to farm Nebula, by the way, since as you can see, they do count for elites. So in total, you'll have 6 elites to kill during this entire blood sacrifice. And there we go. He is already gone. That was way too easy, dude. Okay, let's quickly swap over to Lightmen, since the next ones are going to be Doppelgas. Look at that, bunch of ketchup. Okay, we got 2 armor plates, which honestly should be enough for it, because, yeah, I mean, that was an absolute walk in the park. Let's get this one activated. Cool, and we're going to run down the stairs here. Awesome, and oh my god, dude, one of them's almost dead. That is crazy work right there. All right, let's come upstairs. And all right, let's keep cooking. That one there is still full HP. He's almost dead now. Dude, just look at how fast we're killing them. That's actually insane. Okay, we do need some ammo. There should be a muni box. Yep, right up ahead. Let's quickly go for that. No, let's go for it. There we go. Thank you. All right, let's get some distance, and boom, one of them's gone. Second one's gone, and the third one is gone. 11,200 was the max hit on those guys. That is insane. Hitting 11,200 is kind of diabolical for an SMG with this fire rate. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Of course, that's elemental damage, right? But still. And there we go. Free golden armor. Let's go, baby. So yeah, we saw how this thing performs in the early rounds. It had no issues getting to Pack-a-Punch and all that good stuff. Once it's fully upgraded, she's actually really good, and thanks to the reintroduction of double tap, this thing is actually insane now. When it initially dropped, it was kind of underwhelming, I'll be honest, but yeah, I am super impressed by it now that we have double tap. So the only thing left to do now is to take her all the way to round 55 to see if she can hold her own against round 100 health cap zombies. So I'll see you guys once I make it to round 55. And that should be the last zombie of round 54 right there, and that should kick us up to round 55. There we go. So we are now up against round 100 health cap zombies. Okay, we absolutely cooked that guy. Doppelgast is dead now too. Brother, let's go. All right, let's get a nice little horde of zombies together, get them all trained up, and then we can see how much damage we can do using this thing. All right, look at her go, dude. Yeah, no, this thing is actually kind of cooking. I was not expecting all that. Okay, we got an insta-kill. Let's just wait for that to expire real quick. Okay, there we go. Insta-kill just expired. And yeah, as you guys can see, this thing is actually cooking these round 100 health cap zombies. The armored zombies do take a second to go down, but I mean, with this fire rate, you're going to break that armor in no time. Nice little amalgam right there. Let's just get some distance. I do want to focus on some of the normal zombies first before we take care of that guy. Almost got rid of that doppelgaster right there. That is crazy work, dude. Wait, did we get rid of him? Pretty sure he's dead, yeah. Nah, this thing gets a solid 9 out of 10 minimum. Was not expecting her to cook like this, dude, because once again, we haven't used the PP since double tap release. So this is new to me. All right, let's throw a little decoy, distract some zombie. Oh, of course, decoys don't work because of mimics. I almost forgot that. Little doppelgas right there, and he is already gone. Let's go, baby. Little shock mimic right there. He's not even weak to our ammo mod, but as you guys can see, we almost killed him right there in that short amount of time. And there we go. Shock mimic is gone. Amalgam's taken a second, but I'm pretty sure as soon as Lightman pops, that guy's just gonna get instantly cooked. But yeah, no, I guess that answers the question as to whether or not the PPSH can hold its own against round 100 health cap zombies. She definitely can. Is it the best weapon in the game? Probably not, but it's definitely a solid choice if you guys are looking for an SMG to take into the higher rounds. All right, where is that amalgam at? Come on, amalgam, where you at, brother? There he is, and amalgam is gone. Let's go, dude. I think that's the last few zombies for round 55 right here, actually, because I'm not seeing any more spawning in. So yeah, we saw how this thing performs in the early rounds. We saw how she does when she's fully maxed out, as you guys can see right now. And yeah, I mean, just look at that. She can definitely hold her own against round 100 health cap zombies. That is crazy work right there. I was not expecting that from the PP. Now, don't get me wrong, my PP can do some damage, but this thing right here, holy. So yeah, now the only thing left to do would be to call in that Exfil and see if we can pull it off using only the PP. So let's call her in. There we go. We're also going to quickly swap over to Deadwire since we're going to get an amalgam to spawn in here. All right, zombies, go ahead and spawn in. Let's also buy some ammo real quick just so we're fully stocked up on that. Where is the amalgam? I guess he's upstairs somewhere. Yep, there he is. And yeah, dude, look at that. Almost got rid of a quarter of his health bar. A bit less than that, but yeah, you guys get the point. She is absolutely clapping the guy. So yeah, I am definitely impressed by the PPSH. Once again, I was not expecting this at all. Because once again, when the weapon first dropped, we did review it, and it was kind of meh, you know? It was a meh SMG in a list of a lot of meh SMGs. But yeah, with the reintroduction of Double Tap, man, as you guys can see, this thing has no issues whatsoever going into the high rounds. There we go, did run out of ammo. So yeah, ammo, you know, you kind of do burn through it, but you should be able to make that essence back in no time. Just 5 zombos left to go. 4 zombies, 3. Come on, spawn in, boys. Go. Dude, I swear. They're taking forever to spawn in. Do not let us fail the Exfil because they're taking forever. Just 7 seconds left. There we go. We pulled it off. Awesome. All right. Let's hit that Exfil. 4,310 eliminations, 1 hour and 10 minutes, round 56. Let's go. All right, time to show you guys the build. Some pretty average gobblegums right there, nothing too special. Okay, so in regards to the build, we've got the suppressor for that added salvage drop chance, CHF barrel just to maximize critical damage output, Ranger foregrip for that mobility, extended mag 2, quick draw stock, steady aim laser, and rapid fire to maximize DPS. Once again, final rating for this thing's gonna have to be a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I was not expecting it to be this good, but yeah, double tap definitely took this weapon to the next level. So if you guys are looking for an SMG that can carry you into the higher rounds, definitely check out this build. But yeah, if there's any other weapons or builds you guys would like me to check out, then be sure to drop a comment down below and I will test it. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50K. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are, and as always, goodbye.